The RCMP have come in as anticipated, and they've just broken down the gate that was set up to prevent people from accessing the bridge here. And there was definitely yelling and screaming at the RCMP, and the RCMP have said that a couple of people here are under arrest already in violation of the injunction. Right behind me on the other side of this bridge that goes down this road, there is a giant fire burning. There's an RCMP helicopter that's flying overhead, and someone just a couple of moments ago fell a tree that also is covering the road even further back. So lots of activity happening here right now. And
at stake is a 670-kilometer pipeline called the Coastal GasLink. It will bring gas that's been fracked from Dawson Creek westward to Gidimt'en and LNG Canada's $40 billion processing plant. But here's the problem. 190 kilometers of that pipeline will run through Wet'suwet'en territory. The CBC's Renee Filipponi is in the region tonight. She has more on today's clash and its complex backstory.
Late this morning, RCMP arrived, as expected, to this camp on a remote logging road on Wet'suwet'en traditional territory.
Gotta give them a chance to bring the sheep up.
They were there to enforce a court injunction, shut down the camp, and open this blockade.
Oh, we haven't let anybody come through. We've only let people go out.
People trying to get to the camp were stopped by police 20 kilometers out as RCMP helicopters flew overhead. The tensions are high with so many questions in the air. These 4 hereditary chiefs have been fighting to protect this land for years.
We live off the land, we live off the water, and we pick berries, we pick plants. So those are very important things to us, and especially the Wet'suwet'en is where all the salmon go to spawn.
The Wet'suwet'en First Nation has never signed a treaty, and according to the landmark 1997 Delgamuukw Supreme Court case, that means they haven't extinguished their rights to this land. So according to the people here, they should have a say in what happens to it.
And sometimes there's misunderstanding and lack of respect.
Local MP Nathan Cullen was here today urging for a peaceful resolution.
And here we have 2 political systems engaging with each other, the traditional system and Canada's, and it's a bit messy sometimes.
TransCanada, the company behind the pipeline, says 20 First Nations band councils support the project and have spoken about how the economic benefits from this project could provide a better future for their people. But the hereditary chiefs here disagree, and it's created tension within the nation. They say the elected band councils only have authority over what happens on reserve and not over the thousands of square kilometers on Wet'suwet'en traditional territory.
There is no price tag on our territory, never. It's been passed down from one generation to another, and the land replenishes itself every year.
For now, police aren't giving any information about their plans as the tensions remain hot on a very cold night. Renee Filipponi, CBC News, near Houston, BC.